and also live dengan Instagram. Cluelessness. Saya tengok filter ni memang gempak. What's up guys, it's your brother from another mother, Coach Cam Izwan. Anda bersama saya dalam segmen FAQ. In this segment, I will read as many questions as I can and answer them. It could be about exercises and it could also be about nutrition. So if you are in YouTube and if you have any question, please type your question here, anywhere, somewhere here, so I can read your question. And kepada mereka di dalam Instagram, feel free to drop your question below. Today punya filter, it's the burning wings. I don't know. I think that's the title of the filter. Burning wings. It looks so cool. Oh, okay. I think I know what I should do. I should do this. Follow my IG and YouTube. Follow my IG. Yeah, so I should do this. And follow my YouTube. Kepada mereka yang bermasuk, welcome to my live FAQ segment. So in this live FAQ segment, I will read as many questions as I can dalam masa 1 jam and also answer your question. It could be about exercises. It could also be about nutrition. How do you like my filter for today, Instagram? I'm burning fire. Can you see my eyes burning? Can you look into my eyes? And my burning wings. Woo! Awesome gila. Sorry YouTube, I don't have any filter in YouTube, sadly. So YouTube nampak bosan sikit. Yeah, let's go. Come on. YouTube? Okay, you can hear my voice, right? Can. Testing. Okay, YouTube. Kepada mereka yang baru masuk, welcome to my live segment. And in this live segment, I will read as many questions as I can and also answer them. So we have less than 55 minutes to go. Drop your question below. Woo! Yeah. Kita kena guna microphone juga. This laptop. I don't think kena guna microphone. Bukan tak ada suara, ada. Cuma dia macam tak kuat. I'm not sure. Ada soalan, Hans? Tak ada soalan? Dua lagi, okay. Tak ada soalan, tak apa. Yeah! Dah rasa tua, dah berjanggut, dah bermisai, dah berjambang. I feel so old. Kepada mereka yang baru masuk, welcome to my FAQ segment. In this live segment, saya akan membaca seberapa banyak soalan mengenai pemakanan dan juga senaman. Apparently, tak ada siapa ada soalan. This is very interesting. Very interesting. Tapi soalan dalam DM banyak. Soalan dalam live tak ada, tapi dalam DM banyak. Interesting. Hypoglycemic. Gula dalam darah tengah jatuh. And how do you like my wings for Instagram? Yeah. Oh, semalam cuti kan? Hari ni bekerja, that's why. Quote. Seriously, tak ada soalan eh? Oh, amazing. Okay, tak ada soalan tak apa. I just biar live saja. Kalau ada orang masuk tiba-tiba terfikir ada soalan, tanyalah. Saya sudah memberi dedikasi saya untuk live setiap hari pukul 11.30. Kalau tak ada soalan, tak apa. Itu okay. Oh, Akbar. Setahun berapa kali potong rambut? Tak ada. Jealousnya. Sebab rambut you tak tumbuh. Saya pun tak keluar. Misai sama. Janggut pun macam kalau ada satu keluar sebulan 1 cm. Cik. Kan? Macam nak keluar ke tak nak keluar ni? Belum masa lagi kot. Kepada mereka yang bermasuk, welcome to my live. In this segment, saya akan membaca seberapa banyak soalan saya boleh dan juga menjawab soalan anda. Kan kena tukar filter ni, cerita sikit. Okay, tukar filter lah, mungkin takut sangat. Orang pun takut dah tengok. I guna filter yang comel sikit lah. Okay. Filter comel. Mana dia? Tadi ada. Okay, cool. Yeah. Oh, Akbar. So, I'm pretty sure this filter tak menakutkan orang. So, kalian nampak itu adalah seekor katak. Jikalau anda mempunyai soalan mengenai pemakanan atau senaman, drop your question below. Katak tak nak masuk mulut ke? Tengok masuk mulut tak? Dia tak nak masuk mulut. Cuba nak masukkan katak dalam mulut. Tapi dia tak nak. Okay. Tengok, I boleh live Facebook dekat sini tak? Kalau boleh memang gempak lah. Semua I boleh buat. As in like you live the YouTube and also the Facebook. Kepada mereka yang baru masuk, welcome to the live segment. So dalam segmen ni, saya akan membaca seberapa banyak soalan mengenai pemakanan ataupun senaman di mana saya juga akan menjawab. Oh, tak boleh. Facebook tak boleh. Dia kata browser you're using doesn't support the camera features in Live Producer. That's why I stopped using Facebook Live. Sad. Kenapa? Enggak boleh. Kepada mereka yang baru masuk ke dalam live segment saya, either in Instagram or Facebook, feel free to drop your question below. And in this segment, I will read as many questions as I can about nutrition or even in fitness. And also, I'm gonna answer them. So feel free to drop your question below. Today is MCO Day XYZ. Hari keberapa? I don't know. So, what are you all currently doing? Apa yang sedang anda semua lakukan? Duduk di rumah, duduk di cafe, duduk di office, duduk di ruang tamu, duduk di jendela. Where are you all, or what are you currently doing now? So, dear YouTube viewer, I'm actually currently speaking to YouTube and also in Instagram. And this will be my second time doing my live in YouTube because all this while I've been doing my live in Facebook and also Instagram. And Facebook is giving me a lot of problems, so unable to go live in Facebook anymore. So I'm doing my live in YouTube channel. And apparently nobody want to ask me questions because you prefer to look at me. It's okay, go ahead. But on Instagram is fun because ada filter, so you can see a frog keep walking around my face. So okay lah. YouTube tak ada filter. Woo! Kan kita tukar filter lain. Tukar sikit. Mata besar sekarang kan. Begitu aneh. It's okay. Tak ada tanya soalan. We have the DSLR, we have the Instagram, and we have the YouTube. Oh, this is a cool filter. For this one. Tap to change. Change mode. Woo! Oh, Akbar. This is how I'm. This is what I'm feeling now. So imagine again. You go to a day one, or you go to a a place where people usually do talks or seminar. So I'm there. I'm standing. I'm holding a microphone. So do you have any question? Dan semua orang tengah tengok. No questions. Semua orang tengah tengok. Like, you sure you don't want to ask any question? Very interesting. Oh, so you guys tengah buat kerja rupanya. Okay. Faham. So basically you just switch on. I'm assuming you guys buat benda sama juga because dalam YouTube ni is Dina. Dina, are you Dina yang I baru hantar meal plan tadi daripada Sarawak? I'm assuming this is the Dina I just sent to you the meal plan tadi kan? Alright, we have the first question after 15 minutes. Yeah! Okay, so the first question. Hi, Kev. Hello. How to control eating at the start of transformations, especially during current situation where we are working from home on laptop. I find myself eating and then realize I was not hungry but bored. Exactly. Jap, Dina, are you from Sarawak or are you from KL? Because dalam form tu you tulis Sarawak. Because in the form you tulis Sarawak, that's why I'm assuming you're from Sarawak. Oh, so you were the client tadi hantar. Okay, anyway. So I akan jawab soalan daripada Tush. Okay, Tush. Based on what you mentioned, it is so relatable dengan semua orang kat luar sana. Di mana, I'm just going to mix bahasa Melayu bahasa Inggeris. Di mana majority population, especially women, when they decide to change their lifestyle, bermaksud, you know what, I'm fed up eating all this junk food, I want to become healthier. What should I do? I should buy blueberries, I should buy salad, I should buy grilled chicken and fish. So those changes is actually a very good changes, nothing wrong with that. The transition from all this while you selalu makan benda berproses, mi goreng, kita goreng, McDonald's, KFC, then the transition sounds kind of drastic because all this while you makan goreng. Then you switch into grill or boil. It's a very drastic transformation, which is not wrong, but it's drastic. And you start to realize that, you know what? Okay, I'm liking eating healthy food, or you're so motivated, go to the supermarket or the hypermarket, buying blueberries, buying strawberries, buying organic chicken, assuming je lah. You buy all this healthy food, and you have decided, you know what, today is the day I'm going to become healthy. You go back home, you prepare your food, and you mula makan. You makan. You feel like, awesome, today is day one. Day one, I've succeeded, and I love these changes. But when you start to realize, when it comes to day 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, especially when you mix or mingle around with your friends or family member, you start to realize that, sampai bila nak buat benda ni? Like, don't I have a cheat day? Don't I have a day that I can eat whatever I want with my friends or my family? But how long must I maintain with this lifestyle? Because it's so hard. So you start to question things. Usually this happens when people are uncertain with what they're doing. They know one thing, like, all this while I makan benda tak sihat. Processed food, fast food, junk food. Then consciously, you are changing that eating pattern, which is also correct. But you are not certain when you change this eating pattern to eat healthier. Like, okay, wait, how long I have to do this again? wait, what will I achieve in the period of 1 month? I know I'm going to lose weight, but how much? So you start to ask questions because you are uncertain. You know what you're doing. You want to change your lifestyle, but because you're so uncertain with what you are doing in terms of what you can achieve, you terus macam like, do I am I able to have a cheat meal? You start to question benda macam tu lah. So when you start to question and you are so uncertain, at the end of the day, many people will be, I would say they cannot commit 100% lah, because maybe what triggers you to be healthier in terms of cara pemakanan and lifestyle is because people's comment, or maybe because you saw someone changes, or maybe because some people say something to you, or maybe because you got inspired. There's so many possibilities why you want to change. But anyhow, why nak kata benda ni uncertainty and unsure? It is because everybody know I'm eating unhealthy now. What should I do? Eating healthier. Okay, I know that. So what is healthier? Okay, more fruits, more grill, more steam. So that is common sense. But why I relate this kepada your question, di mana like how do we control the eating for the transformation? It is because majority people always face an obstacle when they are on this journey. The obstacle is not the first day. Majority is after the first week, because they feel, you know what, I've been so good eating healthy, no processed food, no junk food. Bila I boleh makan at least one McDonald's? The reason why people ask that question because they're uncertain during the process. I know what I need to do, but I'm not sure what can I achieve in a period of 1 week. So my best advice, based on your question, why people feel so difficult, number one, it is because you are uncertain. Goal is one thing, memang betul nak turun berat badan, nak kurus, tapi you are unsure, like, okay, I'm going to lose weight. How many kilo of weight can I drop again in a month? Let's say 5 kilo. So you put a number that is realistic ke tak realistic, tak tahulah, but usually people overestimate. There are research mentioned or stated that people always overestimate on how many calories they burn and underestimate on how much food they consume. This is based on research now. People always do that. So kalau on the pemakanan pun people can overestimate and underestimate. Imagine in terms of goal. So I pernah consult people before. I kata, okay, in 12 weeks, what do you want to achieve? Oh, I want to lose 10 kilo. Doable kalau seseorang tu memang besar gila. The easiest way to measure realistically, a person can drop 10% of their total weight in a period of 3 months. Bermaksud, if you are 100 kilo, you can lose 10 kilo in 3 months. Doable. But if you're like 50 kilo, or let's say you're 60 kilo, but you want to lose 10 kilo in 3 months, that sounds so penat. Like, it's doable, tak realistic sangat. It's doable, it's torturing, it's suffering, but that's what most people want. Like, I want to lose 10 kilo. Because before pregnancy, I was at 50 kilo. Now I'm at 65. So people selalu nak benda lebih, tapi usaha tak seumpama macam apa yang dia orang nak. Okay, anyway, to answer your question kan, number one, you need to be so certain what you want to achieve. Let's say you want to set your goal for about, okay, kita punya MCO sekarang sampai 9 Jun kan. From now until 9 June, what is realistic to you? Dropping 3 kilos, 4 kilos, 5 kilos. Kalau you kata 10 kilo, you're just dreaming, berangan saja. But if you say 2 kilos, doable, 3 kilos, manageable, 4 kilos, that's challenging. That's challenging. It's doable, but it's challenging. So something that is realistic. And after that, you need to know also that, okay, to achieve that number, what I need to do. Okay, let's start with pemakanan. What do I need to do with pemakanan? Just switch your food. Kalau all this while you eat a lot of processed food, makan goreng-goreng, mi goreng, kway teow goreng, mihun goreng, just change that into spaghetti. Grilled spaghetti, normal spaghetti bolognese. Instead of fried chicken, eat grilled chicken. So you just switch dahulu. You just switch first to adapt with the new lifestyle. And if all this while at night you akan minum alcohol, I assume that you're non-Muslim kan? Okay. So at night you akan drink alcohol because you just want to feel, relaxed. Change that to minum air kosong. So you switch everything first in the beginning, because if you have a drastic changes, you will struggle. That's why I always recommend people that, okay, it's no point you daripada all this while makan ayam tiba-tiba nak makan organic chicken, like doesn't seem realistic at all. Kemudiannya, number one is your goal, certainty. Number two is what you need to do, which is you switch. Number three is how do you sustain with that lifestyle? Do you do it because you want to show to people? Do you do it for yourself? Or do you do it because you want to create a new habit? So creating a new habit is always about discipline. If you keep doing the same thing over and over again repetitively as a discipline, it became a habit. That's why I mentioned jutaan kali. For those yang nak tukar habit, just drop in into my Instagram live, either FAQ atau live workout, because you will create the habit. 11:30 switch live and just dengar Coach Cam cakap apa. Or at 6 p.m. just switch on the live. Even though you don't participate, you just switch on. You just want to create a habit whereby I just switch on, look at what people are doing, working out or whatever. In the beginning, it is tough. That's why you have to find something that you like to eat, which you have to switch. Kalau all this while you eat fried chicken, change to grilled chicken. You still eat chicken, but it's healthier. You switch. And you repetitively keep eating grilled chicken. You're going to get bored, but you have to be disciplined on it until you reach to a point whereby, you know what, I'm so comfortable eating chicken, I'm just going to eat chicken automatically. So that's how you can change your lifestyle and your habit, phases by phases. And during MCO, I have mentioned many times kepada you guys and girls that, hey, you know what, during MCO, why not just drop in, have a look. Kalau tak suka, you belah. But just do that only. So I want people to create a habit. Like what I'm doing now is a habit. Like I'm always live at 11:30. Even though orang tak tanya soalan pun, I still live. Tapi adalah orang tanya soalan kan. Kalau tak ada pun, I just live. Switch on. Then I'm just going to lepak. So I create a new habit, which is sharing as many knowledge as I can with everybody. Dulu memang I buat live juga, but tak consistent. I do maybe twice a week. So now I'm very consistent, but every day since the day of MCO. So I'm just sharing my value by creating my new habit. That's my say about your question. Okay, also I nak jawab tentang ni. You kata, I find myself eating then realize I was not hungry but bored. Exactly. When a person is sad, when a person is stressed, depressed, no, not depressed, stressed, sad and bored, people akan makan. Kenapa? Because you cannot entertain yourself, you cannot please yourself. Food is the closest thing that can give you pleasure, because when you eat food, especially sweet food, it releases a hormone in the brain. Called what? Dopamine hormone. So there are research also they did on lab rat. They put white sugar and they put cocaine. So in the beginning, they give this white rat cocaine tau. I think 7 hari ke berapa hari bagi cocaine, and they stop. Then they switch to sugar, table sugar tau, like the normal sugar, sugar warna putih. They give the rat sugar, and they stop. Then at the end, they buka like a small cage. They allow the rat, no, buka. They bagi the rat to choose, to pilih, press the button tau. At the end of the day, the rat keep pressing the sugar punya button. Press sugar, sugar turun, dia orang makan. Press sugar, sugar turun, dia orang makan. Why does that happen? Because when not just human, animals, when they consume or if they take or they abuse drugs, our body can tolerate to a certain, I don't know lah, what's the term? When we keep taking the same amount, we will demand more. So for the cocaine, our body will tolerate to that the release of that dopamine hormone. However, for the sugar, when you take it over and over again, you want more and more and more and more. Whereby yang cocaine dia bagi dekat lab rat tu, the lab rat ambil, lepas tu stop. Dia rasa macam dah not an immune, but tolerated. You know, when people say when you take hard drugs, you reach to a point whereby you have to take more and more and more, but not everybody can afford to take more and more and more. But if you keep giving the same dosage, people get bored. People say macam immune lah, but it's not immune, it's just bored. You don't really feel it anymore. However, for sugar, if you consume, let's say now you consume 1 tub of ice cream, tomorrow 1 tub of ice cream tak puas, you nak 2 tub of ice cream. Lepas 2 tub of ice cream tak puas, you nak 3 tubs. To be honest, I eat a lot of ice cream, and I had ice cream like last week. Wasn't planned, makan je. And It started with one tub of ice cream. It goes up to 3 tubs of ice cream because it tastes so good. So it releases a lot of chemical in the brain. One of it is endorphin and dopamine hormone. So it gives you that satisfaction and happy feeling. So regarding about your question, you makan sebab bosan because you can't entertain yourself like buat apa. Okay lah. When you makan, you rasa awesome gila. That's why people yang dah berbadan besar and they eat a lot of sweet stuff and junk food, they feel so awesome when they eat sweet stuff. They just like, so nice. They really build a relationship. That's why kepada mereka yang dah build relationship dengan pemakanan, you're going to struggle really, really bad in the beginning. But if you know how to restrain yourself, avoid that relationship by switching. Again, it's always about switching. You tak boleh just cold turkey potong saja tau. You switch to another thing that can please you. After a period of time, you adapt to that lifestyle and you can stop eating junk food atau food that build the relationship between you and it. So yeah, that's my take. No worries. What's DQ? Oh, drag queen, DQ. Aku lupa macam DQ. DQ apa? Oh, drag queen. So kepada mereka yang baru masuk, welcome to my live. In this live, I will read and also answer as many questions as I can regarding about nutrition and also exercises. So feel free to drop your question, write your question below. I shall read it and also answer them. So Dina, I assume masih tengah bekerja. Usually you buka your YouTube. YouTube lagu kan. So you dengar lagu atau you buka podcast. Tiba-tiba dia tunjuk Coach Cam atau Cam Izwan punya YouTube channel live. So you just tekan. Again, assumption. I just assume. Because you are the first person that view my YouTube live. Because I baru start my YouTube live semalam. All you saw was Facebook. Only today, yesterday, I baru start YouTube live. Woo! Woo! I have another 25 minutes to go lah. And kejap lagi ada orang datang untuk buat assessment. Assessment. So MCO is extended until 9 bulan Jun. Apa yang akan anda buat? Hello, Level of Fitness. How are you? Oh, selalu on Acha Facebook. I see. Okay. Faham. No, I assume je. Because tak ada siapa pernah masuk my YouTube punya live. So you're the first one. Okay, Tush, really thank for the detailed psychology explanation. It is really a fight with one's mind constantly because it becomes a habit. Exactly, memang betul. Because you created a habit. And so this habit can be changed. It's like you nak suruh orang baca buku. You cannot paksa orang baca buku, but you can help someone to start reading tau. Watching YouTube to get motivation to baca buku, it's not going to work. It's like kalau kita tengok motivational video dalam YouTube, like how these people become successful, they say they read satu buku satu bulan kan, sebulan sekali baca buku. Like you cannot force someone to create the habit now. They have to have the intention to do that. So to do that, they need to be so certain kenapa dia orang nak buat benda tu. Macam kesihatan lah. Like semua orang nak jadi sihat, yes, but how do you make someone enjoy the process? So if their goal, kalau seseorang tu punya matlamat, I nak jadi kurus sebab I nak buktikan dekat orang, these people will fail first. That's why I mentioned many times during my consultation, like, what's your goal? Like, I nak tunjuk dekat my friend yang diorang selalu ejek I gemuk, you know, lepas tu I nak tunjuk kat diorang I boleh kurus. Like, why do you nak tunjuk kat orang you boleh kurus? Like, apa kena mengena you nak kurus dengan nak tunjuk kat orang? Instead, you have to do it because you want to change. So then it will be sustainable. So I think I pernah kongsi juga. She's not my client. She's one of my follower, and she dah follow lama dah. Dia selalu ada obstacle with pemakanan. Dia kata, you know what? Each time nak jaga makan, I fail. Only recently, I think it was a year plus ago, dia dapat maintain as a lifestyle. Dia kata the reason was, in the beginning, she just want to show to her friend that she can lose weight. So it was like a up and down lah. It wasn't consistent. Like dia dapat turun berat, dapat compliment, naik balik. Then bila orang komen, dia diet balik. So it's a very vicious cycle di mana like turun naik. Everybody hates that. And she realized something. She needs to change her mindset and her behavior and her goal. She needs to be so certain kenapa dia buat benda tersebut. And she realized she's doing that for herself, for her health, and also to inspire her family. When that happened, when she really decided that's her goal, she is able to maintain makan sama je. Like orang yang sama, tapi kenapa sebelum ni susah gila nak follow and sekarang dah boleh kan? Because she already know what she's doing. Before this, she just want to prove a point to people that she can lose weight. So that's why I nak advice kepada anda semua, kalau you nak membuktikan ke orang awak boleh kurus, awak akan buat untuk sementara waktu. Instead, you buat untuk diri sendiri atau ingin membantu family anda. Dina tanya, how true chia seed can curb sugar craving? Unfortunately, tak. It doesn't curb. Chia seed membantu. There are studies membantu dengan satiety lah. Membantu, but it doesn't curb. It doesn't like, if you crave for something sweet, have chia seed. No, it doesn't work because it doesn't work to me also. Satiety is more on like, you kena makan makanan biasa you. If you have chicken, fish, beef, whatever, and you garnish atau you letak chia seed, itu saja. But it doesn't like, kalau aku suka makan ice cream, aku ambil chia seed, tiba-tiba tak nak makan ice cream. No, it's not like that. Never like that. Always, you always need to find what you can switch. So kalau you craving for something sweet and you memang like, you know what, I still need to eat something sweet, I don't care, or else I go crazy, I need to bring back my sanity, I kena makan juga. So instead of makan ice cream, you makan buah-buahan. So macam tu lah. So you switch first. You switch. Once you dah switch, then you're like, you know what? Okay, I know I'm gonna crave really bad. I'm gonna buy watermelon or bananas. Then you have to ask yourself again, why do usually I crave on the weekend? Yeah. So it's more on you understanding your own behavior and also your lifestyle. Semua benda berlaku dalam hidup mesti ada sebab. Mesti ada sebab. But yeah. Thank you for those questions. So we have another 20 more minutes to go. So if you have any question regarding about exercises or nutrition, drop your question below. Yeah. So nak tengok filter apa lagi ada. Name by letter. Apa ni? Dia keluar apa? Keluar apa pun. Faham. Yeah. K Maggot. I've seen your name before. K Maggot. Kat mana? I can't really remember, but I've seen your name before. I don't think we've met before. I don't think so. Anyway, welcome to my live. In this live segment, I will read as many questions as I can, and I will answer them. It could be about exercises, and it could also be about nutrition. So feel free to drop your question below. Yeah. K Maggot. We have less than 20 minutes. Ya, apa tu? Kluk, 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 kluk. Nice. Tikus macam tu Nice. Kepada mereka yang baru masuk, welcome to the live segment. In this live segment, I will read as many questions and answer them. It could be about exercises or nutrition. It could also be about relationship. Cik, wah, tiba-tiba nak jadi coach. Apa orang kata? Coach cinta. Love coach. Wah, love coach. Tak ada. Whatever question you have, shoot your question. Because in this segment, I will read and also answer them. Ada orang pernah tanya soalan masa live workout. I don't answer. I just baca like, because live workout is for all of us untuk bersenam beramai-ramai. Oh my god. Okay, next question from Tush. How to plan nutrition so that you still feel energetic throughout the day? I'm 35 years old, guy, software engineer. Can you give a general overview of macros breakdown? If you ask for macro breakdown, very simple bro. You can just Google je. Dalam Google mesti ada punya. So you're asking for general, kan? So you just Google calorie counting. You can type this. First step, count calorie counting. Second step, macros breakdown based on calories. Third step, you can use MyFitnessPal to key in all your food. So you can try that. But I know what you're trying to ask here. So it's like, what is the right formula for me? Unfortunately, it's not like that. Let's say you have a twin brother, or there's another person similar like you, doing the same thing, same age, same height, same weight. He or she will eat the same. He will eat the different food compared to you. Why I say this is because everybody is different. So regardless, you either work sedentary as a software engineer ke, as an accountant ke, as a finance ke. So let's consider sedentary because you're going to sit down the whole day again. And you're 35 years old. There's another guy, 35 years old. Let's say you are physically fit. The other guy, fit as in like you're active lepas kerja. But another person, tak active lepas kerja. Still sedentary. So he will eat differently compared to you. Or you have certain kind of condition. Let's say you got high blood pressure or you have cholesterol and the other person tak ada. So your makanan pun going to be different. Or you have more muscle that compared to the other guy. So the way you makan pun different. So that's why none of my client yang kenal sesama sendiri pun, they tak pernah kata, I nak cuba try makan apa you makan. Because everybody is different. Even if I ada baju macam ni, I have a brother or twin brother, maybe or very high possibility he's not comfortable wearing what I'm wearing because my structure is different. So what I'm trying to say is, there's no cookie cut diet. Dia tak ada formula di mana if you're 35 years old, you're this height, you're this weight, this is your diet. Tak ada langsung. Semua orang berbeza. But what I have just shared with you is just a general point of view di mana you can just Google in terms of how much calorie you need and what are the macros breakdown, and you can use MyFitnessPal to calculate. You can do that. Kepada mereka yang baru masuk, apa rasa macam panas? Kan memang panas sekarang. Nanti panas ke 12 tahun. Panas kan? Nur Ismail. Mana Perlis? Oh, belum lagi. Belum. Yang Perlis saya dah hantar. Sudah hantar. Kata dia lepas my life lah. Kata lagi setengah jam. Hantar dia meal plan. Yeah! Silva. Okay. Soalan dia. Is it true that we shouldn't weigh right away after workout? You can if you want, nothing wrong. But what are your expectations from weighing after a workout? So this is my question to you. Nothing wrong. You can weigh yourself before workout, during workout, after workout. But what are your expectations to measure or weigh yourself after a workout? Are you expecting to see the fat loss? Are you expecting to just see how much water you lose? Are you expecting to see drastic changes because you assume you gain muscle or lose muscle? What are your expectations? Macam, I think it was like 3 weeks ago, I did video or gambar on weighing myself after a workout just to prove a point that a drastic weight loss will happen during bulan puasa because we sweat, and most of the weight loss is from water and also muscles. So I did share that, I think 2 weeks ago. So the purpose of me doing that is to share with people like, look, kenapa masa bulan puasa boleh drop 2 kilo, 3 kilo so fast, tapi masa hari biasa susah gila nak turun 1 kilo. You know, so that's the purpose. That's my purpose of doing that. But what is your purpose doing so, measuring or weighing yourself after a workout? I have less than 12 minutes. What's up, Jonathan? Tush, I find it's very hard to engage or activate my back muscle and glutes. Any particular advice you have for beginner for back muscle, leg, chest, and bicep, and feel muscle engagement? When you say back muscle, upper dia, is it your rhomboid? Is it your traps? Is it erector spinae? What kind of back muscle? This is what we call based on neurons, motor and your neurons, your brain and your muscle connection. Arnold Schwarzenegger punya terminology is mind and muscle connection. In science term, we call neurons. In science, we call it motor neurons and motor unit. So how do you engage your muscles? Based on your neurons. What I can suggest you, bro, very simple. You can ask someone to help you in a sense of when you perform an exercise, someone has to put their finger on that specific area. Let's say, I'm pretty sure you're right-handed. I'm assuming, not pretty sure, I'm assuming that you're right-handed again. So if you're right-handed, most of the things that you do is so dominant with that hand. So when you do bicep curl, when you do preacher curl, whatever exercise, with your right hand, you can really feel it on your forearm, your bicep, your shoulder, everything. But bila you do with your left hand, you try to do a curl, you feel that the weight is heavy, but you don't really feel it on the muscle. So what you should do, so I'm just terus cakap apa you kena buat kan. You can either use your own finger or you ask someone to use their finger. It's always better someone else because the sensation is different. When someone else is using their finger and tunjuk, not just tunjuk as in pointing, but tekan on that muscle, you start to engage the muscle because you have that sensation whereby like, okay, someone is holding my bicep. Okay, the muscle is telling to the brain like, okay, that's my bicep. Now you're gonna curl the weight. Okay, I'm engaging my bicep now. You can feel the difference. You try to buat without poking your bicep and try to imagine you lift a weight. Tak payah ada weight. You just try to imagine now kan. If you tengah kerja, just hold a pen. Semua boleh try ni kalau nak try. So tangan kanan ke tangan kiri? Kanan kan? Semua tangan kanan. Okay, semua try. Okay, I'm gonna ask them to try juga. Okay, kita buat tangan kanan dulu. Tangan kanan. Okay, you just pegang pen je. Okay, tangan lurus. Everybody try this. Everybody try this. So I nak you start dengan you punya dominant side dulu. You punya paling you selalu guna. So tangan kanan kan. So I nak semua orang try to tekan dia punya bicep kuat-kuat. Tekan je. Bukan tekan pegang tak, tekan je. Squeeze. Lepas you just macam you curl. So you turunkan balik. Tangan lurus. You curl. Okay, dapat rasa bicep tak? Dapat rasa bicep macam tengah tekan tak? Hans? Sure not. So you all dapat rasa tak? Masa kalau you buat tangan lurus, you try to engage atau keraskan. Okay, let me cancel this filter sekejap. You akan nampak I engage my muscle. So, okay, I pegang kan? Dah engage. You nampak kan? My muscle tiba-tiba keras kan? So this is what I call engagement. So you engage at the same time you curl. So semua orang buat engage and curl. You engage dulu, tekan kuat-kuat, then you curl. So you dapat rasa gila kan? Dapat rasa macam cramp kan? Dapat rasa macam cramp kan semua orang? Okay, now we're going to use the left hand. So this is similar macam your back muscle lah. Because it's still muscle, it's only different area you tak nampak and you tak tahu macam nak engage. So kita tak dominant on the left side because kita memang selalu guna tangan kanan. Dari kecil sampai besar guna tangan kanan je. That's why anything on the right side, you akan nampak very dominant. Tangan kanan besar, dada kanan besar, bahu kanan besar. So you like that area because you're very dominant. So now we're going to use the left hand. So sekarang you guys and girls, tukar. Ambil pen tu, letak dekat tangan kiri. Tangan kiri ya. So try to engage your bicep. So you try to curl. Rasa dia tak sepadat atau tak sekuat macam kanan. You rasa macam like, ada masa ke tak ada masa? Macam loose kan? You tak boleh tekan sangat. You tak boleh macam, sini macam keras gila kan? Kiri macam like, biasa je kan? So you rasa ke tak rasa? Rasa tak rasa? You rasa tapi tak sekuat macam kanan kan? So now the trick is, sama je, tangan lurus. So you ambil jari kanan you tekan kuat-kuat kat bicep kiri you. So you engage punya bicep kiri, engage je, keraskan. Ambil jari, tekan kuat-kuat. So you dapat rasa tak something menyucuk kan? So you bicep curl. Dan you lurus balik. You akan rasa lagi susah daripada sebelum. Dapat rasa ke tak? So that's how you actually tell your muscle to engage more. So my best advice is kalau you buat sendiri, macam mana you nak curl, you nak row pegang belakang kan? Biasa suruh orang buat kan. Orang berdiri kat belakang you macam like, okay, what muscle are we doing again? Okay, today kita gonna focus on the rhomboid. So that person gonna tekan you punya rhomboid and you row. You're like, okay, I can feel. Okay, the muscle is over there. So that's a trick that you can do. That's my advice. Same, kaki pun sama. Kaki you boleh pegang kaki you or you can cucuk kaki you and you just do leg extension. You can do that also. So, that's regarding about how do you feel on those areas. It's one of the tricks lah. Okay, Baha, not sure if related or not, but how can we test our affinity for the fitness component? Like certain people good at endurance, other maybe excel at strength, explosive, specific. Not sure if related or not, but how can we test our affinity for fitness component? Bermaksud, a simplest English term, bro. Have you done any combat sports before? Tak pernah, bro. I tak pernah. Coach, kenapa selalu buat inchworm 40,000 kali masa warm up? Sebab it's a dynamic warm up. So, tak payah bazir masa nak warm up banyak benda. So, same again, Tush. If you say you want to do for glutes, you can pegang your bontot masa you squat. Or you can ask someone to do it. Or you can do a pre-exhaustion warm up. Macam you use resistant band. You can also. But the easiest one, paling senang is always you tekan je. You tekan je. Even when you do bench press, some people kata lah, I tak tahu macam mana. I tak rasa lah dada. I rasa masa I buat bench press, I rasa bahu. So, because you are so dominant on that area. Many people always do that. They always compensate. Bila dia buat dada, dia guna bahu. So what you can do, ask someone to hold your chest and perform the exercise. So even for some of my female client yang allowed me to do that, I pegang. Pegang is like macam tu je lah. So they do the exercise. I have less than 5 minutes to go. So if you have any question, maybe this is the final questions. So drop your question below. How to engage our core during workout? We are always engaging our core during workout, bro. If you stand, you're engaging dah. As when you berdiri, you dah engage dah. Because the core is actually like a cylinder tau. So kalau kita tak ada core, kita akan macam tu. That's why when kita duduk, this is when we're relaxing our core. That's why kalau you berdiri je, if you sit up straight, you're engaging your core. So we are always engaging our core. It's just that I think what you're asking, macam mana I nak buat my core lagi kuat? If that's your question lah. Kalau you kata how to engage our core, we are engaging our core. You stand up, you already engage your core. Okay, Bahar means macam untuk fitness component, strength, endurance, speed, and etc. Two other test aptitude type. So convenient nak tahu strength, weakness, and suitable spots of area that we can excel. I think apa yang you tanya kat sini bunyi macam ni tau. Okay, what is the macam fitness test kan? Dia kata a general person should be able to do a push up 50 times. Push up 50 times ke 100 times? I can't remember. Sit up 20 kali. Jumping jack. So there are a test whereby they tengok, are you in the general group or are you not in the general group? Is that your question? Bunyi macam tu. And for endurance, how do you measure a person's endurance? Are they in the general group or not general group? Because apa yang kita buat kat sini, when we do fitness assessment, we beritahu that in a period of this duration, these are the workout we're going to do, and you should be able to perform this workout, this workout, this workout, this workout in this period of time. So kalau you tak boleh, it's very normal because we're going to explain further lah. Usually we do that. So I'm still trying to digest apa soalan you ke arah mana. How do you tengok seseorang punya standard atau benda lain. Coach, kalau time puasa ni kita workout siang, okay tak? Boleh ke nak grow muscle sebab perut kosong? Bro, bulan puasa je dah memang susah nak grow muscle bro. Tak kisah you workout siang ke petang ke malam. Bulan puasa je dah memang susah nak grow muscle. Because this is very catabolic. So kalau you kata, oh you know what, I'm gonna work out lepas buka puasa lah. Cakap lah apa yang nak cakap, tapi bulan puasa memang semua orang kehilangan otot. Macam semalam, I baru je ada satu atlet datang. I mean, he's not my athlete's client. He's an athlete, but he signed up the meal plan. And dia kata, I'm gonna train seminggu 4 kali and I'm gonna makan lepas buka puasa. Dia workout sebelum buka puasa tapi makan lepas buka puasa lah. Masa buka puasa. So still, sama. Muscle loss juga. So I kata, bro, you boleh cakap apa-apa yang nak cakap, you boleh ada kepercayaan sendiri, tapi this is just how it works. It's like you kata, I tak nak tidur untuk 2 hari. Like, katalah kau tak nak tidur, kau akan terlelap juga. Like automatically you akan just because naturally badan memang nak berehat. So sama jugalah. If you don't eat for a period of like 6 hours onwards, naturally badan you akan break down, you punya otot. Tak kisah you kata I nak buat training XYZ, I akan ambil protein powder, you boleh cakap apa-apa. Bulan puasa memang orang akan hilang otot. So the greatest thing can happen masa bulan puasa is you boleh maintain dia punya masa. Itu yang paling bagus. Tak ada nak bina otot. Paling bagus is memang boleh maintain je. But to lose muscle is normal. So that's my answer. I got 60 seconds to go, so I would like to end my live here and also in my YouTube live dengan kata terima kasih banyak-banyak kerana memberi atau berkongsi soalan dengan saya di mana saya dapat membaca dan juga menjawabnya. So kejap lagi saya akan go live for the live workout segment. So feel free to drop by, have a look, or if you want to participate, feel free to participate. I think today I'm going to do cardio again for live workout because it's awesome. So anyway, hope to see you guys again tomorrow at 11:30 for FAQ. Again, drop your question, more than happy to membaca dan juga menjawabnya. Sampai di sini saja saya ingin mengundurkan diri saya dan juga kepada mereka yang mempunyai soalan mengenai pemakanan, you can just click the link in my bio for free consultation. Azizi will consult you first and we'll see from there whether we can help you or not. So, sekian, terima kasih. Assalamualaikum. See you guys later. Peace out. Yo! And